Have you ever received a gift that felt more like a curse? When my grandfather Silas died, the entire family showed up like it was a once-in-a-lifetime sale. And to be fair, it kind of was. Silas wasn't just rich. He was old money, private island, trust fund generations rich. But he was also paranoid, like blackout curtains, no visitors, speaks only through lawyers paranoid. So when we all gathered for the will reading, the room was already buzzing. My cousins were practically counting their money before the lawyer even sat down. Then the lawyer looked directly at me. To my only grandson, Leo, he said calmly, I leave my entire estate, valued at $40 million. This includes all properties and liquid assets. The room exploded. My aunt actually screamed. One of my cousins swore out loud. Someone knocked over a chair, but the lawyer raised his hand. On one condition, and just like that, silence. Leo must hang the portrait titled The Gaze in the main living area of his primary residence. It must never be covered, moved, or cleaned by anyone other than Leo himself. If this condition is broken, the entire inheritance will be revoked and donated to a local cat asylum. I almost laughed. One painting? That's it? Easiest $40 million of my life. Then they brought the painting out, and I stopped laughing. It was horrifying. A hyper-realistic oil painting of my grandfather. But something was deeply wrong. His eyes were too wide, too red, too alive. They didn't just look at you, they followed you. No matter where you stood in the room, it felt like he was locked onto you, silently screaming through the canvas. It didn't look like a portrait. It looked like a warning. Still, money is money. I moved into his mansion and hung the painting right above the fireplace in the main living room. And immediately, it ruined everything. The entire house was beautiful. Marble floors, high ceilings, massive windows. But that painting poisoned the room. Every time someone came over, they noticed it within seconds. Dude, why is that thing staring at me? Is that supposed to be your grandpa or a demon? My girlfriend lasted exactly one night before refusing to ever stay again. She swore the eyes glowed in the dark. At first, I tried to ignore it. Then I started getting annoyed. Then I started talking to it. Yeah, I know how that sounds. Is this your big joke, Silas? I'd say while walking past it. $40 million, but I have to live with your nightmare face watching me eat cereal? 6 months went by like that. 6 months of feeling watched. 6 months of that painting being the worst roommate imaginable. Then one night I noticed something small. A smudge on the frame. It was barely visible. Just a faint mark on the dark mahogany edge. And then I remembered the rule. Only Leo can clean it. At the time, it felt like just another one of Silas's weird control issues. Now, it felt intentional. I grabbed a cloth and stepped closer. The closer I got, the worse it felt. Those painted eyes locked onto mine like they knew what I was about to do. Relax, I muttered. It's just a frame. I pressed the cloth against the wood and wiped. Click. I froze. That wasn't the sound of wood. That was mechanical. Slowly, I pressed again. Click. The entire frame shifted slightly under my hand. My heart started pounding. This wasn't just a painting. With a deep breath, I gripped the sides and carefully tilted it forward. And that's when everything changed. Hidden behind the canvas was a military-grade camera lens. Not cheap, not decorative. Professional. Precise. Next to it, embedded cleanly into the frame, was a small thermal sensor. My grandfather hadn't just left me a creepy painting. He left me a live surveillance system. I stepped back, my brain trying to catch up. There was a wire running from the back of the frame into the wall. I followed it. It didn't lead to a security system. It didn't lead to